think we're live. Hello. Ooh, see if I could get filters on here. I think we'll just leave it off. So, oh no, how do I get out of here? Help! Okay, I'm at a nice little spot by the water today. There are ducks, there are dogs. I'm hoping you guys can hear me. Yeah, my little microphone is flashing that you can, so hopefully you can. I'm in a different place today. I'm in a place called Osterley Park. It has a great big manor thing, which you can see all the way over there. I haven't been in there. I just came for a little walk. Yeah, come to the park to meet dogs. I don't know about you guys. Anyway, the point of today's stream is that I got a really interesting question from a viewer they sent to me via email, and I thought I would address it in this chill, calm kind of situation. I won't give the person's name away or anything, but I will read you what they asked me. And they said, I had to literally write it down in my little book. They said, in the light of worldwide news of Tom Cruise not having any contact with his daughter for more than a decade, and since your story is kind of similar in regards to disconnection, would you mind sharing your reason for reconnecting with your father? What made you give it another go at your relationship? Were you nervous, excited, couldn't wait? Did you have second thoughts? Were you ever suspicious? Now, I thought that was an interesting question, and I'm down to kind of discuss it. Tom Cruise, for one, is a terrible dad. Let's just please know that. He is awful. He has not had contact with his daughter, and she has since changed her freaking name. I'm pretty sure he was at a Taylor Swift concert when he should have been at her graduation. So yes, now I don't think my dad is similar to Tom Cruise in any way. But we also had a long period of no connection. Is your mic on? It is. Can you hear me? Please tell me I'm not just being... Oh. Can you hear me now? Was it facing the wrong way? You can hear me. Okay. Hey, Windy City. Hope you're all right. And Swedish Lena. Yes, can hear. Good, good, good. Okay, I'll just hold it just in case. Did you hear the question? I hope you did. Good morning, everyone. You can hear me. Good. All right. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. Tom Cruise sucks. So that's just established. We know this. But in terms of my situation, yeah, me and my dad were disconnected for about 10 years. I was kicked out of the home about 16 years old. Me and my mum were fighting a lot. She was quite violent. It was not a super safe place for me anyway. So I was moved out and put into Tom Cruise sucks, yes, and put into a bed sit. So it wasn't like I was on the streets or anything. I know some other people have not been so lucky and have had to deal with homelessness and that kind of stuff too. But I was in this bed sit. It wasn't great. For those that don't know what that is, it's like a house share where you live with, you basically rent a room out in a house, is what it is. So that's what I had done. And my parents covered that place for a couple of months, and then I had to figure it out. So I went to my school and was sort of sorting out, am I going to have to leave? I might need to get a job, and all this stuff. And they ended up helping me find funding so I could finish my GCSEs, which are like exams that you do at the end of high school here. So that was the situation. Hey, Kathy Ann, nice to see you. I was really quiet before. Okay. Should I reread the question? Hopefully you guys heard it. But it's basically, why did I reconnect with my dad? So yeah, 10 years go by. I go to uni, I move cities, and all of that stuff. And the quarantine happens, COVID-19. and we're all locked inside again. Now, I don't know if it was coincidence or which order this happened in, but I was having like PTSD. And I'm not even joking you, I would not have thought it was a real thing until I experienced it for myself. In terms of like, I was having like flashbacks. It was crazy. And I didn't think that was like a real thing. Well, I just never experienced it, you know. So I'm remembering, you know, and thinking back to all this crazy stuff that went down with my mum, with Scientology, with all of it. And it was really hard. And I think what triggered it was not being allowed to go outside, just kind of being trapped inside. And that kind of is what triggered it off. And sometime around this similar time, oh, Nancy's just texted me, "Hey, Nancy." Um, I My dad reached out to me via email and just wanted to kind of check in and see how things were going, which I was like, whoa, like this is crazy. Um, you know, and this was in 2020, so this is 4 years ago now. You know, I was just turned 26, and yeah, we started sort of communicating over emails. Um, and you know, I had lots of questions about how I grew up and what this whole cult was that we were in, you know, because I wasn't online doing research about it or wanting to talk about it or anything like that. I just wanted to leave it kind of behind where it was, you know, because like the e-meter stuff and all that was really scary. And I found just the coldness of the Scientology technology to be a source of really bad memories. Um, you know, the buildings and everything like that. As well. Like I slept in orgs when I was a little kid. You know, they weren't a place of joy for me. So I kind of just wanted to ignore it. But because we were talking again, I'm a little bit older now, you know, I'm not a teenager anymore. I asked him questions about it and about what happened with me, including, um, oh my God, there's little dogs, hold on. um, so sweet. Yeah, I asked him questions about some of the things that went down, including this, you know, being a suppressive person thing, and what I remembered to be an exorcism. I was thinking, what was that about? Because I remember this. Like, did it happen? And he was completely honest with me, and he said, yes, this happened. This happened, and gave me a reason as to why, which was, you know, get rid of the bad aliens to put good aliens there or whatever. um, and you know that kind of blew my mind because I was just like, what the hell? Like, what the heck did I grow up in? You know? So yeah, and we kept talking and stuff like that, and you know, it hasn't been um, an easy ride. Um, there's been a lot of things I've been really angry about, you know, about the way that I was treated and the way I grew up and the lasting effects of how that stuff has made me feel about myself for years and years and years. And I've had to do a lot of therapy, like 7 years of therapy, you know, to um, to deal with that. And I do think I'm in a really good place now where I can have these conversations and I can come online on the internet, you know, and talk to you guys about it. Like, I would have never thought that is what I'd be doing, you know. And I think there is, I don't know, I hope that other people can see the healing in that. And even me sharing this story right now of how me and my dad have come to reconnect, I hope is healing for someone that maybe wonders if they can reconnect with their parent again or someone they once loved and has had to deal with disconnection. Um, so, to answer some of this question, I'm going a really long winded way about doing it. Good morning, everyone that's coming in, by the way. It's good to see you guys. Um, my dad has put in a lot of effort in the last 4 years into reconnecting with me. Um, I haven't always been that receptive to it because of the hurt, because of needing to heal, and sometimes I just want my questions answered, and don't necessarily want to sing Kumbaya or anything. However, those over time that begins to change, because it wasn't like a one and done. Here's an email, we're cool now. It's not that. It's been constant effort to maintain connection and to rebuild a relationship, which takes a heck of a lot of work. So, you know, on my end, it's being open and receptive to that, and the effort I've seen him put in with, our extended family, my brothers. That's been a really good indicator of, I do think it's real, and I think it's worth worth trying to make something of it. So that's what I feel about that, is that the effort that he has put in has been noted and has been awesome. Feral Cheryl, hello you. I hope you're all right. Hey, you've got like purple hair at the minute and it is so cute. I love it. Hope you're all right. We need to talk soon, by the way. Please, do you have me on Facebook? If you do, send me a message, because I'd love to do a video with you at some point, and ask you a couple of questions and do a little collab. I loved meeting you in Clearwater. Your energy is infectious, and I would love to come and see you again. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So in this whole thing, I'm just rereading the question, so I'm trying not to get too off topic, guys. But I'm like squirrel. So yeah. So the reason that I wanted this, I think, is because my dad showed me that there was a reason to want it. Like he reached out, he's put the effort in. Hey, my lovely friend Emir Lewis. Good to see you in here. Hope you're having a fabulous time on your cruise. He's always out touring. I get so jealous, not because I want to be out touring, but because I miss him. Anyway, yeah, my dad has put in loads of effort, with our other family, and me seeing him again wasn't until my grandma passed away, which, that was a kind of crazy situation for us to see each other again for the first time. Yeah, and that was hard for all of us, and I do feel sad that, we couldn't have everything hunky dory before she passed away, because I know she did really want that, but she also was very respectful to, what we had been through, and no judgment either. Watch, this is going to fall out my ear. Yep, there it goes. There we go. These earbuds are always too big for my frickin' ears. Doesn't matter which ones I get, none of them fit. What was I saying? So easily distracted. Yeah. Yeah, my grandma was super respectful on both sides. She always loved my dad no matter what, and she loved me as well. And we're very, very similar. There's when we went to her funeral, there was a picture of her on the thing, and we literally look the same. It's crazy, and I always had a special kind of connection with her that, I don't know. It's just something you can't explain or replace or anything like that. So, we've got to go through this grieving process, go through figuring out what a relationship is now, because I'm not a little kid. I don't need parenting anymore. I found um, people I look up to that have been there for me since I was a teenager, and those people are chosen family. Like, there's so much love there. Um, but there's also massive joy in reconnection. I think that disconnection is a horrific thing. And I will always choose reconnection over disconnection. And I don't think that's always the best decision either. My mum, for instance, I hadn't spoke to her genuinely for years and years since I was a teenager. The last thing she literally said to me before I left the house was out of sight, out of mind. And that's how she felt about me. And, I've felt about myself like that as well. I was like, I had a lot of bad feelings towards myself, and I think a lot of it came from her, unfortunately. Um, you know, and oh my gosh, do we have a friend? Hi, please come over. Okay, they did come over earlier, but they're over it now. Oh my gosh. Hey, hi guys. Hello. So cute. Always up for making new friends. Um, yeah. So I think most people would choose to reconnect if they can. Sometimes I think the hurt is too much. Sometimes I think the bridge just gets burned, and what can you do? Time is a good healer, though. I'm a lot older now. I can kind of separate my sort of child self from it and go, okay, that happened to me as a kid, and here we are now. And I'll always choose that. But sometimes reconnection is not the best thing. Like with my mum, for instance, I have very little hope that we will ever talk again, if I'm honest. She has made it clear that everyone's against her, and that, you know, she would rather be without us all. And that's not even just me, that's they're all, everyone, everyone who is close to her, because she cannot take accountability for her actions, her addictions, and that unfortunately is just not my problem. So, I think you have to make a decision based on the behavior and stuff like that. And, in this scenario with my dad, I think that he has taken steps to be accountable for his actions. He has consistently tried, even and let me have my space when I've needed it, to deal with what I've been dealing with, and going through those motions and not expecting me to fix everything right away, because I can't be that person anymore. And he wrote me down his whole story and stuff. He said he'd be up for being, maybe even interviewed. We text a lot now as well. He's helping me do some MK Ultra research at the moment, which is fun. Like, it's a way we can actually connect and collaborate and stuff, because we're still figuring out what this whole relationship thing is. So yes, that's what I think about that. Let me have a little look in the comments. I see lots of you guys in here. Nice to see you. Lovely backdrop. Yeah, I know. It's a little. I'm just sat by a tree, just hanging out. you know. It's a lovely sunny day. I've walked all the way here, and I'm going to walk all the way back. But I figured, instead of having me shaking the camera everywhere, why don't I find a nice little spot, have a chat, talk about something, and do it this way? And I quite like this. It was a question over an email, and I thought this would make a nice little discussion. And if you guys have any questions like that, that you'd like me to sit down and discuss, just about my experience in Scientology, or reconnecting with family and stuff, like, please let me know by my emails. You can send me anything at hellokellycopter@gmail.com. Um, Another thing I want to talk about is connection in general, right? Being on, I love your hair, thanks. It's washed out a bit now, but I actually prefer it this kind of pastel shade. uh, um, Mike Jesus, I'm sorry mum said that about you. That's why Scientology is so evil. Yeah, they this idea that this suppressive person thing, we joke about it on YouTube, right? We do. Like, oh, SPs, you know. But I genuinely felt like I was this horrible, bad person that was not even aware of how bad I was because I was so fucked up. And I felt that way from such a little kid, like when I was like, 6 years old and growing up. And I remember thinking that. And when things were bad, I didn't feel like I could tell anybody about it because I honestly thought the only reason that I was experiencing this punishment and pain and stuff was because I was horrible and I made it happen. I pulled it in. So what's the point telling someone about it because it's my fault? And that is really how I felt about it, which I know is super sad now. And I'm really lucky because there's been so many people that have um, stepped up and supported me and encouraged me and um, helped me see myself differently. Um, yeah, so and I don't know where I'd be without those people. So I feel lucky, um, even though going through that was the hardest thing ever. Um, and I embrace it now, bitches. Suppressive persons are us. I'm here to take it down. That's the other thing, it's like suppressive people want to destroy Scientology. When I was 6, I didn't even know we were in a thing. Like, my dad worked in an org, like, which I slept in sometimes. Uh, I didn't have any feelings about it until I started getting older and being a bit more combative, at Greenfields. I literally got in trouble for not clapping for L. Ron Hubbard. I was like, the guy is not worth a round of applause, honey. And I was a little sassy, so I didn't get it. I just didn't get it. Um, it's such a cold, militant way to live, and I do wonder if when people leave um, Scientology, whether the idea of reconnection and love and, you know, all those, the warm, fuzzy things that Scientologists are told, are the worst thing ever, and HE&R and blah, blah, blah. Oh gosh, I've got such bad pins and needles. I've just been sat like a pretzel. Um, I wonder if the idea of reconnection is um, scary, honestly, because people can let you down, I guess, but you don't know if you don't try. You know what I mean? And oh, that's what I was saying before. On YouTube here, I've made friends here, like genuine friends, um, which is so cool, and all these people from all over the world, we're able to talk and share our stories. I had never met another ex-Scientologist um, until being on YouTube. How crazy is that? So I didn't have anyone to. Oh my god, the pins and needles are so bad, guys. One second. So, oh my god, I can't make it go away. I'm just gonna wiggle my toes and hope for the best. Why are people just randomly yelling drugs? I have no idea. cannot express to you how bad these pins and needles are right now. Oh my gosh. Have, have a little look at the water while I try and get rid of them. Chris 10, thank you for being a membership. You got a nice purple propeller there. Kelly, I'm so thankful your dad managed to reach out to you, especially in a time when you felt despair. So glad you found your voice, found love and compassion. Your power is amazing. Oh, that's so kind. Thank you so much. I don't always know what I'm doing, but trying my best and, you know, trying to offer what I can to this thing. I didn't do the courses and stuff, you know. I was put on a couple of courses, but did I ever finish one? Hell no. I couldn't think of anything worse than doing those courses. We did a few at home though, not official though. Squirrel tech. But I don't know the tech inside out. I don't. The thing I know probably the most about is like the ethics stuff, because that was always my out point. But you know what, I can't provide deep dive tech stuff here, but I can use my experience of it to keep telling the world why this group is a terrible organization, and I will. Um, you know, and at the minute there's a lot of fighting going on, and a lot of people are hurting, I think, in this online kind of space, you know, which does make me sad because it's so good to have friends. It's really great to have friends here, and I love that I've managed to make actual friends here. It's cool as hell, and people that have, you know, second guess your intentions the whole time, or they think everyone's trying to get to them or damage them in some way. Like, I just don't think people think like that. No, good, nice people don't think like that anyway. Like, um, you know, and all of this, this person said XYZ, fight, fight, fight. I just, yeah, I just don't get involved with it. I don't want to add to it. I'm even kind of hesitating really what I should say. I don't want to add to it. I don't think I need to squash it necessarily. I think people are allowed to have their feelings. And it's so wild to me that the same people who are going, "You're in a cult," are the ones blindly defending people and, you know, very quick to tell me to shut up or tell other people to shut up. Um, you know, it's just insane to me. Anyway, the point of that is that they are not experiencing the joy of connection, and having friends. It's all burn the bridge and, you know, yell online, and I'm really not about that. I'm not saying I'll never talk about this stuff. I absolutely will, if I think it's worth discussing, and that's solely at my discretion, because this space is my space. Um, I don't work for anyone. I'm not in an organization, um, contrary to popular belief. Um, you know, we don't have secret meetings discussing how we're going to take down anyone. That's not it. People have their own mind and their own thoughts, and that is how it works. Welcome to the internet, people. Yeah. Apologies for the trolls. Hey, I'm not even seeing it, Kathy. Thank you so much for coming here. You are a superstar. I think Nancy's about to. Um, you guys are doing awesome. I'm sorry. I don't know how to turn on only subscribers on these phone ones. So yeah, don't worry. I'm hardly seeing it anyway. Let me do a little scrolly scroll and see. M says, you have had a massive glow up since I met you 3 years ago. Your strength, confidence, and willingness to stand up for yourself and others knows no bounds. That's so sweet. Thank you, M. M can be quite savage sometimes, and he taught me how to how to tell a bitch. Thanks, Em. Martin Styles, hello from the UK. Unfortunately, you can't choose your family. Oh no, Nora's here. Hello, you. I freaking loved your stream yesterday. I fell asleep because it was at like midnight, but I did watch the rest this morning, and it was great. I literally love your show at the minute. It's so good, with all your cameras and sound effects and everything. It is epic. And she shared last night as well. Oh no, Nora did shared. Rage Against the Dark Arts. Miriam Francis did a video. I've yet to watch it yet, but I'm going to watch it later on today. And the video title is Mike Rinder Can't Dead Agent Me. And ain't that the truth? So I'm definitely going to check that out later. I hear it is awesome and good one. So yes, let's have a little look. See ya. Mm-mm. Let me see. You know what? So you're not just looking at my giant forehead. Here you go. While I do a little scan. Me and Taz says they love the little chats and walks we've been taking us on. Absolutely. MD Media says thank you for sharing this. You are more than welcome. Hello, Minnesota. Hello, hello. There's more dogs. Oh, they're in the water. It's going to be fun. Mm-mm. Oh, turn my thing around. Can you see this? Little dachshund. So cute. Oh my god. Such a wet dog. Yeah, I'm sorry guys. The trolls come in here when it's vertical just because the stream gets pushed out to more people, which is cool. Pause for Andrea. What a treat to wake up to a helicopter live. You are welcome. The Annie, the Enigma says you have a very unique view of the cult, so keep at it. Yeah, I think the thing is that there are tons of public Scientologists with kids, and they bring that doctrine into the house, you know. So that's why I want to keep talking about it, because you don't just need to be in the Sea Org to suffer at the hands of Scientology technology at all. You know. Oh my gosh. Hi. Hello. Okay, sure. She's so cute. What's her name? Nala. Such a sweetheart. Thank you. Oh my gosh. My soul is happy when there are puppies around. Melissa Montez says, I love listening to your stories. I find your voice so soothing. Well, you are welcome. Escaping the cultiverse, eh? Hello, you. Live and let live. People will do what they do and you can't control it, for sure. James Steele, this is Kelly's house. It is my house. I don't, if people are going to say things such as, you should do this or you should do that, and I'm disappointed that you didn't do this, I don't care if you're disappointed. I am not yours to be disappointed in. So sorry. That's how I feel about it, honestly. And yeah, like the favorite label I've got at the minute is the biggest disappointment in SPTV, and I was like, wow, that's amazing. How did I acquire such a title? Um, but I honestly don't care. Go for it. Keep your, keep pushing your nasty words. I do not give a fuck. So that's how I feel. Buckled Up Buttercup says, I watch a lot of SPTV content, SP content, sorry. Seems pretty obvious from a distance there are just a few people causing trouble. Connection and bonding are so important to building a happy life. Yes, abso-freaking-lutely. I agree with you. And it's easier to have friends than enemies, you guys. I don't understand. Like, I will chat to pretty much anyone, and my first thought is not to jump on how they're trying to, they've got bad intentions towards me or any of this stuff. It's like all these, some, let me choose my words. Some ex Scientologists, I feel, are running like evil purpose rundowns on everyone and trying to figure out why they're trying to disband the movement. It's like, nah, none of us are trying to disband the movement. Like, do you know how good of an actor some of these people will have to be to like trick everyone? They'd have to be a really good actor. You have to be a really good actor to be a bad actor. You know what I mean? Um, so yeah, I I just think that I'm grateful for the friends I've made here. I'm not going to not be friends with someone because somebody tells me I shouldn't be, because that's stupid as hell. um, and yeah, for those that don't like it, you can go suck an egg. That's my advice on that. And I will continue making the talking and exposing Scientology in any way that I can do it to the best of my ability. And uh, nobody that's come online owes anyone um, owes anyone their story, owes anyone activism. Um, Nobody owes the world that. When you've been involved in something that's traumatized you, if you're a domestic violence survivor, you're not then beholden to the domestic violence advocacy activism groups to stand up and say something. Not everyone can do that. Some people just want to heal. And I think it would be beneficial if we could just all be kinder in this situation. Um, you know, and I think, oh no, Nora said it last night. She said, no, it wasn't, oh no, Nora, it was Liz Gale. She made a post and she said, hurt people are hurting too, which is true. Um, if people are going to be nasty, I'm not going to tolerate it. And people that have expectations of this creator and that creator to do what they think is right. No, if you really want someone to do something, get in the arena and do it yourself. Um, Perfect example of someone who did just that is literally no one. um, you know, uh, they have been protesting Child USA, trying to get a conversation with Marcy Hamilton. Is the last name Hamilton? Um, and is outputting content out there, you know, to make a stand. He went, someone should make a stand, and then went, guess what? I'm going to do it. And I love that energy. Abso-freaking-lutely. Anyways, Kristen in Copenhagen, thank you so much for the super chat. I love Denmark, literally. I love being there. The buildings are so beautiful. The people are lovely. I have to go back again and do a protest down there. That would be so much fun, and maybe a bunch of us could meet up. That would be epic. I was there. Was it 2 years? 2 years ago now, and I didn't even know there was a Scientology building. Gosh, how long have I been on mute for, guys? No, I've been on mute for so long. What the hell? Okay, we're back. We're back. 7 minutes, 20 minutes, a while. Oh my gosh, why are you guys even still? What was the last thing you heard me say? Since you spoke about being in Copenhagen. Well, this is live, guys. What can I say? I'm sorry about that. 5 minutes. Okay. Oops. Oh my gosh, I'm just seeing. Literally, you guys can thank my real life friend Callum, who just texted me and said, "Just so you know, your stream is silent." Oh, I just tapped the mute button on my screen by accident. So there you go. And thank you for being a member for 3 months and for using your monthly shout out to say no sound. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry, everyone. Anyway, what's she reading? Because it clearly ain't the chat. You guys are right. I was so far behind. The battery didn't even die. It literally just I literally just tapped the mute button by accident. So sorry about that. Anyway. Anyway. I'm sure maybe what I was saying was not that important, but yeah, here we are. Here we are, sitting by the water, having a little casual chat, enjoying the sunshine and the sun. I support Kelly's mute button. I don't. It's betrayed me. I'll trim that bit out of the replay. Maybe the video will still do all right. Anyway, do you guys have any questions, things you want to talk to me about? I cannot believe that was on mute for so long. Oh my goodness. Did you guys hear me talk about Mitch Brisker or no? Is that where it muted? Because that's funny. The bugs and the dogs heard you. Oh my goodness, yeah. Literally, it's actually so quiet out here. There are some duckies living their best life. Hello in Leeds. No, you didn't hear me say that. Well, I was basically saying that, you know, I saw all of the letters that Mitch put out on his page. There's a Labrador. Holy crap. Oh no, it's a retriever. Hey! Oh my goodness. Hi. I am just in a dog spot here. I don't know what it is. They're all coming to give me some emotional support, which is great. Natalie will roast you. I know she will. She's welcome to roast me anytime, to be fair. What were you talking about? Yeah, I think I was just talking about I can't even remember now because I've got the brain of a squirrel. I'll see literally a dog and be like, "Look, it's a puppy," and I have no idea. But I was saying that I'd seen the letters that Mitch put out on his community page, which I found very ironic because in his now deleted stream where he went on a rant, and yes, I did see it before he deleted it. He was just going off on second gens and saying it's a generation issue. It's like, no, it's not a generation issue, Mitch. It's not at all. And he was like, well, millennials are doomed. I am a millennial, and we're part of the problem, of course. Of course, it's the millennials. And he was saying, well, Gen Z are super chill, and the millennials are a lost generation or whatever BS he said. And he was like, they just want peace and all this stuff, when he is the one who who wrote those letters and posted them on his community tab. Now, I did get involved on the one he wrote about Marilyn because, as you know, Marilyn is my girl. I adore her. And in his letter, he spelled her freaking name wrong. And I'm like, you, sir, esteemed author, how about spell her name right? So I just corrected that, and then everybody wants to jump in and, you know, whatever, say that I'm the biggest disappointment on SPTV. And guess what? I will wear that as a badge of honor. You know, you don't get to be disappointed in me. You don't freaking know me. I've seen so many conspiracy theories about, oh, well, they're just trying to clout chase and get up the ladder, and Marilyn's only friends with Aaron because she wants that clout. I was like, are you for real? Marilyn cares about this community so much. She grew up in a freaking cult. And now she wants to support people the best way she can because she's a genuinely caring person. How freaking dare you say stuff like that? So I will defend it. I will always defend her in that regard. And yeah, anyone who wants to fight me about it can suck an egg. So there you go. And I think that's the basis of what I said in that muted period. So yeah. Does it matter to you, not to me? Keep up the fight. Don't change. You're a wonderful person. Thank you so much. I am trying my best out here. Mike Jesus says, did you have any other families or relatives that stepped up when you left home at 16? So I had some friends and teachers at my school that did. It was very difficult with our extended family because we had kind of not been in contact for such a long time because of Scientology. You know, because we weren't really supposed to be in touch with them. And I had some contact with an auntie, which was cool. But yeah, it's been a bit of a journey, you know, of comfortability and stuff as well. And, you know, my dad had gone and got in touch with them again. Because when I moved out, my extended family were told that I was living with friends at college, which was a freaking lie. And yeah, it was just a lot to deal with. And that whole year, that first year I was on my own, it's honestly a bit of a blur. Like I was in a bit of a weird place, I guess, struggling a lot mentally, as you can imagine, I'm sure. You know, and it did get really bad at a point. And I tried to delete myself from the place, this place, which didn't work, and I'm really happy about that because if I had known then what I know now, I would have never have even tried that. Anyway, we ain't talking about that today, but yeah. Anyway, let's see. Stand your ground. Kathy Ann, Marilyn is a beautiful person. Yes, she is. I love her a lot. She is wonderful and she's genuine human. SBTV, never in an artology. Hello, is here. And Jenny says it doesn't matter what generation someone is in if they're acting like a bell end. Truth, honey, truth. Me and Taz says, Kelly, has your father left or is he still a Scientologist? He has left, yes. He left a very long time ago now. When I was about 14, he left. What year would that have been? I want to say 2008 or 2009. Yeah, that's when he left. So I'm just looking through the chat for any. Would be good if someone had recorded the Mitch rant. This is the thing though, we're not all screen recording this stuff. I just find it funny when people can't stand by their own words. It's like, oh, you want to pop off and then now it's a bad idea, so you're gonna delete it. Okay. You know. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so I think that's basically what I spoke about. Added all the suspense. I probably said it better the first time, but that's a summary of it. Oh, and listen, like I don't think Mitch's experience is invalid or anything, and nor have I ever tried to invalidate his experience. Anyone that was a part of that group that was paid $42 a week or $8 million, um, the experience is valid, and I think it's worth discussing as much as you can. Now, some people that are, that grew up in this might feel a bit weird when you start talking about the glory days and how great your time was there, um, because it wasn't that experience for so many other people. You're breaking bread with David Miscavige at his table, figuring out how to make another manipulative brainwashing movie. Yeah, we have different experiences. um, And I've done an interview with Mitch, and we talked about how he got involved with it and stuff, and his struggle with heroin, and finding his girlfriend. He went through a hard time as well as a young person, um, but now he's on his sort of, well, it wasn't there's no kids there, which is just wrong. We've seen kids. Listen, that's what I do tap. Mitch, listen. Stole that from Nora. Um, Listen, there's video freaking evidence. There's video evidence, okay? And whether or not, um, whether or not you've seen it, you flat out going online and saying, there's no kids in the SEOG. There hasn't been for 20 years. I was in the nurseries. Were you? Um, if you were, then holy fuck, what were those places like? Because as Nora said last night, um, Spanky's kid, if you guys have watched Going Clear, Going Clear Scientology and the Prison of Belief, you will know that she found her child in there with her eyes glued shut and covered in fruit flies. So, explain that one to me. Um, and we've seen video evidence outside the orgs from all of these protests going on that there are really young people in there. Um, let's not also mention all of the Scientology schools, which literally grooms people to join the freaking Sea Org. Grooms them, you know. Um, are you just forgetting that they exist? Greenfields, Delphi, they're all schools that do this. And as well, public freaking Scientologists. Public Scientologists that have children are having that doctrine, that very harmful doctrine, put onto their kids. You cannot tell me or anybody else that children are not suffering at the hands of Scientology right freaking now. So take a fucking seat, have a listen. Yeah, we're not saying it for lols, saying it because it's happening. Anyway, I'm gonna stop. That's what I want to say. It does burn my biscuits, as Marilyn would say. Mm. What is a bell end? Google it. Not on a work phone. Question: Did you see the recent Brighton org invasion with the SP Self and myself? Wait, did you see the recent Brighton org invasion with the SP Chef and myself? No. And are you from Brighton? Because I want to go down there on Friday. And I would happily go find the org there because I could not find it on Google Maps, and I don't even know where it is. But I was going to go on Friday. I haven't seen the invasion, but I will look at that later on. Because the weather's going to be freaking beautiful on Friday, and I love a good beach walk, so I'm going to definitely do that. But it'd be cool to go and do a little bit of protesting as well. So let me know if you're from there. I'll go and check out the video if it's on Samuel's channel. I'll definitely go and have a look at that, or your channel as well. Ubique. I don't know how to say your name. Ubique. I don't know. Awesome. Awesome. What made him leave? So, what made my dad leave, as far as I am aware, is that he got up to OT5, um, and started to sort of question the stuff he was doing, like the self-auditing out the body thetans thing. I was like, it's more of the same, it's more of the same. And he went on the internet and had a look at stuff, which just broke the illusion for him, which is why I think it's important that we do this, and also make it accessible and not scary, because I think there was a little bit of a spiraling period that both my parents went through when they were actually consumed by all of the stuff on the internet, and this big lie was revealed to them in that way. So um, now that there's so much going on YouTube, there's more people to talk to and work through that with as well. So, and the charities as well that support people leaving Scientology. There's just so much more out there now than there was before. So that's why we're here, guys. Like, I want to see this organization get disbanded and lose their tax exemption, and for people to get out of there, because I do think it is overall harmful. Um, I'm about to make a video addressing Mitch's letter to SPTV creators. Yeah, we're all in an organisation apparently. I was like, oh, if we're an organisation, we're the worst organisation ever, because there ain't no organisation. um, Kids, the Annie the Enigma. Kids being in means someone has to admit to being guilty of facilitating abuse, and it's horrifying for them. Yes, absolutely. Um, Recent hour, we're reading Facebook pages from Scientologists bragging about their kids and what level they are on, and how proud they joined the Sea Org. It was so sad. Yeah, literally. They're doing purification rundowns. There's literal pictures that Scientology share on Facebook of little kids doing sauna programs to deal with their drugs. A sauna program that has killed people that take it at Narconon. So you tell me how that's not child abuse. We've seen young kids on the buses in Hollywood. Literally. Literally. Maybe that would be a good idea as a project, hey? Like, grab all the footage of kids and stuff that we've seen and just blur their faces out. Just so that it's all compiled together. If anyone wants to help me out with sourcing clips on that, I would be appreciative. Nancy, I am so sorry that there's so many trolls. You're the best. And Kathy, you guys are amazing. I'm sorry. I don't know why it's always me with the trolling, but I am very appreciative. Let's see. The mods need a Whack a Troll award. Absolutely, they do. Uh, Awesome. All right, guys, if you have any questions or anything, feel free to put them in. I hope you've enjoyed this little chat. Stacia, hello. You all make your own personal content at your own pace whenever you want. What's organized about that? Yeah, there literally is none. I think Mitch is confusing organization with a niche, and a genre, which, videos about Scientology is a genre of video. And just because we're in the same genre doesn't mean we're all connected and chatting and making videos on a schedule, or discussing about who's going down or whatever. Like, that's just not how it works. And if you think it does, then you need to wake yourself up out of whatever Tom Cruise movie you think you're in, because that ain't reality. I live my own life. I do this stuff online. I ain't talking about Scientology in my real life, okay? I'm not going around and telling everyone I know every little thing of drama that goes online on the internet. I'm not interested in doing that, and my friends are not interested in that either. It's not just you, dear. Any channel I've watched or helped that stream from mobile always have 1,200,000,000 of them. Yeah, that's kind of sucks. What is a fake facade that Mitch mentioned? A fake facade? So a fake build, a fake front, a fake. It's a fake. Have you seen that video that's like buttery, flaky, crisp? Buttery, crispy flake. It's a fake building. Yeah, I don't know what a fake facade is, to be honest. I think it's. I am imagining like I'm FaceTiming you guys right now. That is how I'm doing this live. So yeah. um, Question from Kathy. Did you have any pets after being disconnected from? I imagine they could help emotionally. No, I wish I did, but I've always been a renter and moved around quite a lot as well. So having a pet has not really been an option for me. Maybe one day. I've always wanted a puppy. I love dogs. I think they are the best. I think they're sometimes better than humans. Um, and yeah, but I'd have to have like my own place, and they need a garden and somewhere to run, and the dog has to have the best life. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe one day if we ever get there, yeah, I would have a pet then. But I love animals, and yeah, I hopefully will be able to have a little puppy one day. I'm mod for many channels, and all of this orientation creates bots because all the people want to join. It's crazy. Mitch and his tautology. What does that mean? Peter Anderson says, Apostate Alex has done videos recently showing Scientology promoting kids doing the purification while on summer vacation. Also, a video promotion for youth to join staff during the summer. Well, thank you for that. If you ever get to where you can, I'd help donate getting you an animal. That's so cute. Thank you. Liz Gale's in the chat. Hey, Liz Gale. I miss your face. Where the hell are you? I'm going to be working on the Clearwater video this week, so mine and yours car ride is getting going to see the light of day, honey, and it's going to be beautiful. Cannot bloody wait. I want to do a park chat. Oh my gosh. Can we I mean, guys, if you're in a park or you want to join in, we can definitely do this. You can actually invite people in the stream on YouTube from your phone. How handy. So we could definitely do it. That would be so fun. Yeah, you guys are awesome. And I love the stuff you guys have put out there. And yeah. Here's to non-organizational organizations. Oh my god. It's too bloody funny. Anyway, my phone battery is getting low. I should probably head back home soon. I will be able to cut out that giant section of silence on the video editor later. So I'll definitely do that. Yeah, I'm going to put this Clearwater video together. I don't know why I need so much time to cook with these things, you guys. Like, I sometimes sit with footage for ages because I just want to really know what I want to do with it, because I was just documenting what was going on. And I want to have a point to it, not just be like, look at the great time we had. Like, there's more to it than that. And Clearwater, Florida, I have not been there since I was a child. Like, so it was so weird to go back there. So many feelings. Loved protesting there. It was so good. That was my first protest ever, and I loved it. Um, and being surrounded with people who like Liz, who will freaking yell at them and be like, "What the hell did you do here?" And I just found so much empowerment in that, and courage, and yeah, we can stand up to these guys. I was terrified to talk about this cult when I first came onto YouTube. Freaking terrified. I was like, someone is gonna be outside my house and just filming me going to the shop in my pajamas. No, not that I do that often, but I have done it before. You know, like we don't want that. Um, oh, hot dog. That is such a funny thing. Liz says, I'm so confused about the organization thing. If it's a collab that keeps us together, aren't we a community? I'm so lost about, baby, you and me both. Like, why are we being told that community is bad? Because the only community they were in was a cult, and they don't know healthy community and healthy boundaries and conversations and collaboration. I just don't think they understand the difference. Maybe we need to do some word clearing. No, I'm just kidding. We don't need to. But um, yeah, I think that's what it comes down to, not knowing the difference between them. Kathy says, it is a community, and most of the time I love this community. Yeah, absolutely. Me too. Me too. Yeah, there are so many awesome people here that are just being brave, sharing their stories, sharing their insights, and dealing with barrages and barrages of hateful comments and awful conspiracy theories, which now I'm at the point now where I'm just like, some of y'all, oh my God, my battery is so going to die. Some of y'all have got to be OSA. If OSA is on this online space, some of y'all are OSA. And when I see people being unnecessarily hateful, you're OSA or a troll. um, you know, and that's some of what we're up against. It's not just, you know, oh, we're all community sharing stories. We get a lot of backlash as well because of the nature of what we're sharing. And it does take a toll emotionally, you know. When I've got people saying, oh, you're such a disappointment, I'm like, when when did anyone get the right to um, claim disappointment in me? When am I theirs to be disappointed in? I don't know. Just find it weird. Anyway, um, did I just see Marilyn pop in? I did. Hi. Sorry, another pupper. Oh my God, look how tiny. So little. Marilyn says, hi Kelly, hi everyone. Just popping in to say hi. I'm supposed to be in Maine at the beach today, but woke up with a head cold, back to bed for me. Please get well soon. Drink lots and lots of water. You're probably in the sun too long yesterday, though it did look stunning where you were. Yeah, everyone's story is valid completely, no matter what level you were in at, what you did or didn't do. If you are, you know, in OSA, if you are a director, if you are a SEOG kid, if you are a public kid, um, if you were a word clearer, if you, it doesn't matter what freaking title that you had in there, you know, everyone's experience is valid and we want to hear from you. I don't want any anti Scientology creator to stop making videos about Scientology. None of them. Absolutely no one. I don't want Mike Rinder to stop making videos. I want him to keep making videos. I want everyone to keep making videos because that's how we do something, you know. This past weekend proved just how close the community can be. I know. I watched some of the clips from Tony's celebration of life. How amazing was that hula dance that Lana did? It was so good, and the song "Songbird," such a beautiful song as well. And yeah, I just thought that was so amazing. Loved it. Watch it fall out. Here we go. I don't even know why I've got them in. Like, it's not like I can hear anything back. Battery. Oh shit. Okay. Okay. Send some love to Nancy because she is keeping me updated with what the hell is going on. I got to sign off here because my battery is about to die. But thank you so much, everyone, for joining me today. I really appreciate appreciate you all, and I hope you have a fabulous day. And I'll be try come back during the week with some more streams. And yeah, I will speak to you guys soon. Bye 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 bye.